Hello everyone, this is Cher and Charlie's Personal Crafts channel. I'm sorry I've been missing in action for quite some time. I apologize for that, but it's been like super hectic with my health, not having Charlie, and praying to God I could get my knee fixed, because the last I think I spoke to you, I was going to the doctor the following day, as far as I can remember. I did go to the orthopedic doctor. He seemed to be a nice guy, I guess. And the only thing I didn't like about him, and I'll even tell you where I went, Virtua in Voorhees. And he was a nice doctor. He knew what he was doing. But first thing right off the bat that made me like want to punch him is I said, he asked me, you know, they go through the whole shebang all over. What happened to your leg? How long's it been going on? Oh, over a year. What's it feel like? How long's it been swollen? What brought you? The whole 9 yards. I go all over it all over again. And I said, I can't do anything. I mean, I can't get out of bed. If I do, I have to crack it with ice, put my leg up, and I'm limping. My limp is getting worse and worse and worse. And then I told him I can't walk my dog. And it's killing me because, one, I love him. Two, it's exercise. Well, what do you think he said? An orthopedic doctor in Voorhees at Virtua. He said to me, I'm not here to hear about your dog and how you're walking your dog. I'm here to take care of your leg. Well, if you really know me, my family knows me, and my friends know me, you don't know what went through my mind. I was like ready to pounce him. That's my baby. And it's like my grandkids. Don't mess with my grandkids. Don't mess with my daughters. Don't mess with my son. And for God's sakes, don't mess with my dog. This dog has been keeping me alive. When my daughter got him, I was like, I don't want any animal. Next thing you know, she's at the pool. I'm watching the dog. He's sitting on my feet. Bam, it was over. I was in love. I didn't want to watch him a lot in the beginning because I was ill. And next thing you know, she brought him to me and said, Mom, I don't want to leave him home alone. And I'm like, I don't want him alone. And I got attached to him, and he is very attached to me. So what happened is this: I go to the doctor. I wanted to punch him. He I'm very grateful. He shot my knee with a steroid. He said he didn't want to drain it, not yet. I am going to get it drained at another doctor's office. He said because he didn't want to put me through too much torture. Well, when he said that about Charlie, that was torture enough. However, I got it done, and it was so painful, but yet I was willing to do whatever I had to do to get better. So I stop at a store, a Dollar Tree, on the way home to get a couple of food items that were, inexpensive. And then I stopped and got a gallon of milk because I'm a milk drinker. And I like my lattes in the morning. And so I told my daughter, you keep Charlie. I can't keep him until I'm better. So my daughter's like, okay. And so she had him like all this time. Now yesterday, I called to check on the dog. And I said, he was doing okay. And I said, Tiff, how's the dog doing? And she said, Mom, he's very depressed. And I said, let me see him. So she put him on video. And I could just tell his head was down, his tail was down, and he was moping around her house. And I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong. She said, Mom, I think he's depressed, And I said, oh my God. I said, her friend was over at the time, named Dave. And we call him Crazy Dave. And sorry, Dave, but we do. And so he says, well, do you want me to bring the dog to you? And I said, yeah, bring him to me. Because the next day when I woke up, after I went to the doctor, I felt relief. The minute I got stepped foot on the ground, I felt better. So that was great. So since I'm feeling a little better, and I asked Tom if he would help me, I said, Briss, bring him home. When I saw him in the truck, he looked happy to see me, but he was still moping around. And then he came upstairs and he was laying down the whole time, which is not Charlie. And then he got sick. And so I cleaned it up, told him, lay down, and gave him a lot of water. I'm sorry, I just had to move my leg. And I gave him a lot of water, and I was really concerned because of his vomiting and he wasn't eating. So I told my daughter, if he's not better Monday, you got to take him to the vet. So she was worried about him all day. Mom, do you want me to get him? I said, no, leave him here. I don't want anything to upset him because he's very attached to me. Well, I really believe that like we go in depression and we have anxiety, I believe the animals do too. Absolutely. And I think his little immune system was compromised because I left him when he was in the shower. He didn't know where I went. So it was heartbreaking. I hated to do it, but I can't look at him when I'm leaving. I just can't. So anyway, he's been with me. He's been sleeping a lot. He just ate today for the first time. He's laying on the floor right now, so I'm not going to bother him. In the end, I'll let you see him, but I'm really treating him like a little baby and weaning him back to health. But it's heartbreaking. But in the midst of it all, as much pain as I've been in, I still find it in my heart to craft. It's unbelievable. So remember when I last talked to you guys, I made this silly, it's a water bottle vase. This is the bottle I use, and I cut it, and then I Mod Podge it. Well, I'm running out of Mod Podge, and I got to get some more because it's gone quick, and I love it. So I made this little vase, and I'm like, oh, just to kill time. I even made a little bottom with the popsicle sticks, and I just think it's cute. And it kept my mind busy, but you can take these out. And if you remember, I made another one. And I told you I'd show it to you. Well, this is it. It's the napkin that I used in the around Christmas, but I took the deer off, so there's no deer. And then I added this checkered red and white ribbon to kind of give it a little bright look. And let's change. So I figured it'll be on my little table, and I'll change it around. And I like this little thing on the bottom to keep it nice and so it doesn't fall over. So I wanted to show you that because I did finish it, and boy, they're just very fun and relaxing to do. And if you need a little vase, you got it. But I also been making a lot of masks for my neighbors here. In fact, my one neighbor who I introduced to my friend, Brian, I worked with his wife. She passed away, and I introduced him to Kathy. I just thought there'd be a connection, and boom, was there. And they are two wonderful people. And so her mask, she lost it. So I told her I'll make you one in an hour. And so I made another couple today. So I was very busy with that. But I also I showed you that beautiful little, I think I did. I made a beautiful little wreath, and I'm calling it Cherry Blossom. But I'll show you that. And I just finished a large wreath. It's a summer wreath. It's very original. I can't believe that I did it. I really love it. There's only one little tweak I have to do to it. So I'm going to show you that. And I'd say in a day or two with my leg, because I cannot sit at that table and craft until I get this leg right, because it has to be up and I have to have it like a good focus. So that's why I've been off. It's just been crazy. But I'm supposed to get my knee drained this week. I have to call tomorrow to find out when I can get it done. So this is Charlie. I don't want to disturb him. He's just relaxing. So we'll kind of leave him alone because I don't want any pressure on him. I just want him to take care of himself. Poor baby. This is the wreath I made called Cherry Blossom. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I'll show it to you now. I love it. I've been putting the beading on the bottom. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Very simple. Little cherry blossoms. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I showed you how we changed the truck. I took off all the eggs and all the Easter things and scraped it down, and I added these pretty little flowers. There's a little rose there and a butterfly that I believe Rosemary gave me. And I added little clothespins so I can put messages up when I take my wreath down. Okay, so I made like little, I can make like little message boards like this, and add them to my little message board. Just clip them on with the clothespin. Okay, I love making making things out of little cardboard, but I really love this. And I like how I put the little sticker on the front. And I'm pretty sure I showed you this. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. But here is the wreath. Here is the wreath I just made today. And the one thing I'm going to tweak, I don't like this wire. But I wanted to show off this beautiful banding here that my sister-in-law gave me. And these cute little teeny tiny flowers I purchased in Walmart. They're so small, they're like the size of your thumbnail. So I put some of them because I didn't have enough of this pretty green, olive green, to go all the way around, but I wanted to use it, so that's at the top. And we'll go over here first. And then I added some beautiful roses from flowers I had. And then over here, I tried to make it, duplicate it a little bit to, make it look more finished. And then I love this bow. You've seen this ribbon before on another wreath that I made. And I think the bow is beautiful. I love it. I wanted a simple bow because there's a lot going on with this ribbon. This ribbon is all like leaves that I've had for a long time. And I didn't know where to use it until I got this foam wreath. I ordered it online. All right, coming down, this is my favorite. I put a little bit of the little buds or beads or whatever the heck you call them. And my little favorite flower, if you look, it's really pretty. It's got like a mesh. That's why I used the burlap ribbon. And I took some of the beading, and the colors are, if you look real close, they're green and yellow. I'm trying to hold my hand still. And they match fantastic. And then I put little teeny tiny flowers again on the banding of the beading that my sister-in-law gave me. It is beautiful. There you go. So I'm really digging this this beading. I just want something different, with the wreath, and I absolutely love it. I really love it. Okay, I'll take you back to get a clear look, and I'll post some pictures. Let me stop this and get light. I don't know if this will help, but I put a light in the kitchen on, so I really love it. I haven't named this yet because I'm going to use some type of banding as a holder. I don't like this, but I didn't want to take away from the beauty of the banding and the little flowers, but this is a no-go. We're getting rid of it. This is for somebody very, very special. Very, very special. Okay? The other one is Cherry Blossom. Okay, let me go sit down. My leg's killing me, and I'll talk to you. Sorry about that. Facing my mess. Okay, good news. It's about time, right? The good news is I am going to have a 200 subscriber giveaway. I am 3 away. I haven't even been on, and I looked and I went, holy cow, I got a couple more. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, new subscribers. I see you. I notice it. I've been off a while, but thank you for watching. Stick with me. I have some really cool crafting ideas that I want to do. So hang in there, okay? It's going to get better. So I'm going to have, as soon as I reach 200, I'm going to have another giveaway. I'm trying to get out. We're only allowed to go out once a week here to get the trinkets that I like to add to my giveaway, something special. I always want to add something that's going to surprise you, along with, I'll let you know what the giveaway is. Okay. The other thing is, I look horrible. I need my hair cut. In fact, my daughter's friend said, will you get your hair cut? Well, I can't afford it right now, and there's no beauty shops open, and my girl who does my hair, Tony, who is the best, she comes here because she knows I'm sick. She knows I don't like to go in beauty parlors anymore, and she's phenomenal. And she doesn't, sometimes I don't even get it cut because I can't afford it. But she's in California, and what I didn't tell you about her is she's been in college, and she doesn't have much longer to go. And you're going to die when you hear this. Her profession, which she's practicing right now, she's in practicing practicing being a doctor. She is practicing to be an undertaker. She literally has been getting the bodies of people that have the coronavirus and have passed on. God rest their souls. And she said, Cheryl, I'm scared to come to you because I don't want you to get the virus, because even the dead bodies can carry it. And I said, well, let's talk about it when you get home from California. So I can't cut my hair. I'm afraid I'll chop it up, and my hair's terrible as it is. So I'm sorry, but you got to deal with it until I can figure it out, because I don't have $100 to go get a haircut. That's that. The other thing is, would you please pray for my friend Jennifer? She's my daughter's friend since she was yay big. She used to be a little brat, and I used to holler at her all the time. And I loved her. She was so ornery. That would be the word when she was a little girl. But became like a daughter to me, because she would always come over, and something about her always cracked me up. She was so ornery. And she always called me Cher. She still does, Cher. Well, my brothers and my family call me Cher. And she's like my daughter to me, and she's very good friends with my daughter Sasha. And she is a nurse's aide, and she's been going to nursing homes. And I just found out yesterday she has the virus, and she's having a very hard time with it. So please pray for my friend Jennifer Jasinski. She's a young girl. She's only 34. And she was going to bring me over chocolate pretzels for my birthday. She does that on the side and makes the best pretzels. And she couldn't because she was sick. I said, don't worry about it. I didn't know she had the virus. But luckily, we were only going to just pass them to each other. But I didn't get to see her. And she's so happy about that. But she has the virus. And she's having a rough time. She said it's the worst thing she's ever gone through. And these people in some of the states in the Midwest and all going out and saying, I don't want to stay home. I'm sick of this, and going out in the streets. Let me tell you something. This girl is 34 years old, and she is suffering with a high fever. She can barely breathe. She has no one to take care of her because her mother is sick with cancer, just got over bladder cancer, and she's staying in her bedroom because she was taking care of her mom. So say a little prayer for her. It's just frightening. And these people are nuts going out there, because if we don't stay in and stop this virus, it's not going to go away. More people are going to spread the disease, and this is no joke. So please, everyone, stay home. It's not that. Look, we're all broke. I'm broke. Everybody's broke. We got to get through this and save people's lives. So let me get that off my chest. So pray for her and her mom, Helen, because she's very ill. She had the bladder cancer, and mentally she had something happen to her when she got the cancer. She's very struggling, let's put it that way. So it's been some week, I'll tell you. So, and pray for my Charlie to feel better. I know he's not himself, and I love him to death. But the one thing I do know is he's happy to be with his grandmom, and I'm happy to have him. I miss you guys. I wanted to do the wreaths with you, but I have to sit on the couch, and it's impossible for me to show you how I'm designing it and all, because my mind changes all over. To do it on this couch, it's impossible, and I have to keep my leg up. So I want to tell you that. So I'm hoping you hang in there for that 200 subscriber giveaway. I didn't think I'd ever make it, but it looks like we may make it. So thank you so much to you guys, my new friends that have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited. I want to make it something good. And my mind's going pretty good on it. So I hope you guys are okay. I know it's rough. I'm praying for everyone. And you pray for me. So God bless, and I'll see you soon. And hi, Ken. I'm not going to go up to your beautiful picture. By the way, everyone loves it. But hello, Ken. Hello, Radha. Angela, I love you guys. Linda, Donna, I love you all, you guys. Deborah, I'll see you soon. God bless.